match of the day, which is between under 15 boys, Nizam Royals versus Nalgonda Speed Strikers. I'm Palak Sharma and I'm joined by Aparna and Gopal. Hi Aparna, hi Gopal. Second match, there is a lot of excitement. But what you are expecting tonight, Gopal?
It's an under 15 category, right? We already saw under 18 Nizam Royals winning yesterday. So under 15 is even going to be even faster, even more energetic, right? So it's going to be breakneck speed. I expect it to be like a table tennis match, ping pong, they're going back and forth, back and forth. So it's going to be super fast, super amazing.
Aparna, what are your expectations from this match?
It's going to be a scrappy way to play ball because there's so much of energy on the floor, and then there's going to be a lot of interceptions. Quite a few turnovers is something that we can expect. This also means there'll be lead changes, and there'll also be a lot of moments where they tie. But it all boils down to who's able to control the last quarter, how calm they are, and execute the plan.
From Nalgonda Speed Strikers, one player who is highlighting is Rishabh Menon. Rishabh Menon, what do you want to talk about him?
Again, it's very interesting because at this age group, right, you have already played your first nationals. So Rishabh Menon is one of those guys who already played for Telangana at the sub-junior level, right? So under 13. So he's already shown, and at sub-junior is all about raw talent. So Rishabh Menon, he has already shown that he's a born basketball player, right? So how is he going to lead the team? That is going to be very interesting to see.
Today he's leading the team.
Yes, he's leading the team, right? He's leading the team today. So it's about, and the beauty is, that's what we again love about a team sport like basketball is that it teaches you character. It reveals your character, right? So Rishabh Menon is not just about his ability to score, but as a leader, can he involve his teammates? Right? Can he get them involved into every play right from the beginning? And how does he control, the tempo of the game? So Rishabh Menon is going to be key to the Speed Strikers result and the fate. And I also love the name Speed Striker, by the way. It's perfect for U-15.
But now, according to you, will Rishabh be able to stand out today?
Absolutely, because he is a playmaker, and the fact that he has a lot of skill and talent at hand, and the fact that he's also a floor leader will definitely make him involve all his teammates, like how Gopal says. So he's going to shine in his own way, and he will definitely bring all his strengths and make it matter for his team.
The another key player Nizam Royal has is Anshul. What do you want to say about him?
Anshul is also doing very well because he has played a lot of local tournaments and he's got exposure from good coaches in junior NBA levels and things like that. So when he brings that kind of experience to the floor, it's definitely going to make his team look a lot better. Now it's also up to his role players having to support and bring out the best for themselves.
How much advantage is there for such a young player?
Yeah, when you play at a national level, I mean, you play the Junior NBA Championship, you get to compete against different teams with different styles. So every state, I've always believed this, every state has a particular style of play. When you play in Telangana, you sort of get used to how Telangana plays, right? When you play against Haryana or Rajasthan or Punjab, right, it forces you to think out of the box. So I think, playing under professional coaches, it improves your versatility, your flexibility, your basketball IQ, the ability to think on your feet. So all these are traits that are going to be excellent, especially at the U-15 level, which is very free-flowing sort of offense, where anything can happen anytime. So yeah, so I think even Yadav is someone, Anshul Yadav is, like Rishabh Menon, is one of those who's going to control the tempo of the game.
Gopal, one thing people are talking about Anshul is his understanding of game pace.
Yes. Yeah, so game pace, again, is very underrated because it's like when you're driving a car, right? If you can control, if you're in first gear, second gear, third gear, no one else is going to control it, right? So the team which controls the pace of the game, and every team, it's a very nuanced point. Every team has a certain pace. Okay, it may from outside it may not look different, but for those who play, it's like a 1.5x on YouTube when you play a video, right? 1.5x, 2x speed, right? So every team has a particular speed. So whichever team plays the pace at which they are comfortable in, that team usually invariably wins, unless something crazy happens in the final few moments.
Yes. The match is going to be like really crazy. Aparna, if both Rishabh and Anshul both played like really well, how the game would be?
It's going to be a cracker of a contest. There is no doubt about it because we have two very different players and both are going to bring their different strengths and skill sets to the floor. It will be exciting for sure.
So Aparna and Gopal, the very last question, what is required in this particular match?
Control, consistency and control, and playing to a plan and not getting sucked into the moment. That is going to be key.
Gopal.
Okay, so she said what is going to be required, but assuming it does not happen, what I would like to see happen is I want teams to knock down, I think, the outside shot. Because yesterday again we saw there are teams, because when you play with such energy and pace, you sort of rush your shot. So I think the team which can maybe hit 3 extra threes, 3, okay, not 4, not 2, 3, I think that team is going to win.
The second match is going to be, so fantastic between Nizam Royals and Nalgonda Speed Strikers. Stay tuned for the tip-off.
Volunteers.
You're about to witness the start of the second game today. Today is day 2. This is an under 15 category for boys. The matches are going to be played between Nizam Royals and Nalgonda Super Strikers. Nalgonda wearing the black jerseys and Nizam Royals wearing the yellow jerseys. Their under 18 team boys pulled off a spectacular victory yesterday against the Hyderabad Hurricanes. Today, let's see whether the junior boys can replicate the same and bring off another win for their franchise. And standing for the jump ball, it's Anuvrat. And Venu Raghu for the strikers. And that's a tip off. It looks like the strikers have the first possession. Krishna Raj passing it. So first basket for the strikers. The Royals now with the ball possession. Very trying to create spaces, as yet they need to settle down a bit. That's Vishant passing, almost losing it. Oh, tough shot there. It was too short. And Anuvrat under the basket couldn't make it, kicks it out. A foul has been called. Yeah, be better. Rishabh Menon with the ball. Tries to beat the man and go inside, draws a foul. They tried to double team him, but Rishabh had a quicker first step, so he was able to split the defense. Strikers will take the inbounds throw. Almost poked out of the hands. The strikers struggling inside with the defense of the Royals. Both teams are yet to settle down. Jason Paul spots up for a jumper. It's nothing but net. Jason Pauls strikes blood this time. 4 points to the strikers. The Royals are yet to score. A quick tween, but intercepted and stolen by the strikers. And Rishabh Menon teased his defense with the ball, drew a foul, yet managed to make the shot. He's going to the free throw line for an and one. And it hits a front rim. A little sloppy there, but the Royals seem to have not yet gained full possession of the ball. They're struggling there, brought it to the front court now. And that is a missed pass there. Krishna Gurab, Rishabh Menon with the ball. That was Aditya drawing the foul. Pasnur Aditya Reddy. Aditya for the free throws. Takes the first one, another one coming right up. The strikers have gone up by 7 and the Royals are yet to open scores. And the second one is, it's a missed one, and striker still managed to keep control of the ball, quickly passing it out and launching a three. It's an air ball, a fair shot it is. And the Royals rushing front court and hopes to make that shot, but I think it went off the hands of the striker, so it is a clean one. There was no foul committed over there. So Royals spotting up for a three. Couldn't convert that one. Passing it up front, hoping for outnumbering opportunities. That extra pass under the basket was intercepted there. And it will still be with the strikers right now. A foul has been called. Raghu at the line. Venu Raghuchandra Goli. Missing that first opportunity. Second one comes right up. The foul was on Anuvrat over there. Second one has also been missed. But quick outnumbering opportunity. Anuvrat is free under the basket. Does he make it? Oh my God, that was a cake in his hands and he refused to eat it. Quick passes over there. Although the defense manages to recover and get right back. Just a desperate attempt over there. And he has been fouled this time. The foul is going to go against Dhanush. And going to the free throw line will be Jason Paul. Jason Paul, a little lax with the first free throw. needs to make the second ones. These are all points that come free for them, and they should convert these. You never know when a lack of these free throws will come to bite you. Striker still control the ball possession and beating his defender, going right up. There's a lot of hustle and struggle over there. Tight defensive efforts by the Royals. Strikers don't find it very easy under the basket. So it is going to be Royals ball. Full court press. One thing that we have seen is a standard issue with these boys teams is they seem to favor the full court press a considerable amount, forcing the teams to make turnovers and make unnecessary mistakes over there and force the pace of the game. Intercepted there. The interception was done by Krishav. And missed opportunity by Jason Paul over there, still struggling to get possession of the ball. Royals just managed to hold on to it and trying to advance, but almost intercepted. An outnumbering opportunity. That was a really bad pass there by Shreyan Ambati. Pass that was not sharp enough to reach his teammate. Vishant is coming in as a substitute for the Royals, and let's see what Vishant can contribute, because he seemed to have asked for a substitution a brief while ago. Anuvrat with the rebound, passing it to the center, trying to distribute it. A long three-point attempt, a bank shot, but that was not good. Rebound taken by the Royals. Is he going to be able to make it? Anuvrat picks it up and puts it back inside. A point. The first 2 points for the Royals have come now. The score difference is just 5, but it seems like ages have passed since this game began. 5 minutes 55 in the first quarter. Quickly passing it out to the free man. And he scores for the Strikers. It's a 3-point effort there by Jason. A pass to no man's land. Missed passes like this is going to cost you too many turnovers. They're going to have to control those. Rishabh Menon, a playmaker with a lot of experience, having played on the junior NBA program, tries to scoop it up there by splitting the defense, but then Anuvrat was there to pick up the rebound. That was Anshul Yadav who actually pulled down that rebound, wearing jersey number 77. The other tall man besides Anuvrat on the Royals. So he's another player to watch out for. So it's going to be Royals ball. It went off the Strikers' hands. The going has not been easy so far because both the defensive efforts have been very good, but it is the offensive opportunities that the Royals are ruining. But another opportunity for Jason over there, tries to launch a left-handed shot, but he was fouled in the process, so he's going to go to the free throw line. This is the second opportunity for Jason to score. Missed his first opportunities. Let's hope he's consistent with these. Misses the first one. Misses the second one as well for the Strikers. That was Jason. An outnumbering opportunity, but the defense seems to have arrived a little slow in making that quick first pass. Forcing a three over there. Rebounded by Anuvrat, and Anuvrat puts it right back, adding 2 more to their total. Anuvrat has been fouled. It's an and 1 now. Can Anuvrat take the score up by another point? They have 4. This one, adding this one, it would be 5. They're right now at a 6-point deficit. Very, very slow scoring first quarter. Anuvrat makes it, taking the score up to 5. Krishna passing to Rishabh. Rishabh Menon finds Krishna again, takes it all the way inside and scoops it in. Nice sweet finger roll over there. Fetches them the 2 more points. They have 12 right now on the scoreboard versus the 5 of Royals. Inbounding will be the Royals. Anshul. Ball rebounded by Krishna. Krishna to Rishabh. Rishabh now passes it back again to Krishna. Krishna takes it to the hoop and he's fouled over there. Anuvrat was there just as Anshul. It was not going to be easy, but a foul was to be gained. But if this has to count for something, he has to sink those 2 free throws. Krishna Reddy. Misses the first one. Makes the second one. Ball rebounded by Anshul. Tries to advance it forward. Splitting the defense, going and drawing the foul and making that. That would be Krishna. Krishna Teja. And one for him. Let's hope he makes this. His team needs those scores. A substitution happening. The strikers have a substitution. Arun comes in. Strikers ball, Arjun with the ball. Jason. Quick pass to Rishabh. Rishabh weighing all this opportunity, spots up for a 3 but unable to take it. He picks up the rebound, goes right inside, tries to score, split up the defense over there. And on the third opportunity, the strikers make it. It's a Royals ball, a quick transition over there, moving the ball to the front court. And smart move there by Krishna Teja. Buoyed by his last two points. He attempts another one here and draws the foul. Krishna Teja with the opportunity to score 2 points for the Royals. Misses the first one. Misses the second one as well. It is going to be Royals ball. Tries to split the defense and go inside. Yes, this time Krishna makes it. A sweet layup there. He's been adding points consistently or making those attempts to add points as well. This is what is required for the Royals, opportunities to score. The striker setting up Jason Paul for a long 3. He couldn't make it. Anshul Yadav with the rebound takes it up. There are 3 Nalgonda strikers in position there, but the ball goes out of Anshul's hands. He's not able to control the ball. So this time the strikers will get to take the inbounds throw. A timeout has been called. The score now, Nalgonda Super Strikers leading by 14 and Nizam Royals are down at 9 points.
James Hype, bitch. James Hype, bitch. James Hype, bitch. James Hype, bitch. James Hype, bitch.
The Nalgonda Speed Strikers could have been up by a lot more points, except that they have scored 1 of 11 free throws. Rishabh Menon. Pretty cerebral player for his team. Tries to control the game. And that's a traveling violation called. So the shot won't count. It's going to be Royals ball now. They will bring the inbounds. Rishabh Menon. Oh, sweet spin move. But he couldn't make it. The idea was there. Finish execution was a little off target. Striker still control it. Jason with the ball, losing it. Anuvrat picks it up. Intercepted once again. Oh, hits a brick wall there in Anuvrat. That was Krishav. So Krishav is going to go to the free throw line with 2 throws. They must remember that's 1 of 11. That's what they have converted. Let's hope it is 3 of 13 now. It's a second attempt for Krishav. This is the second one as well. Make that 1 of 13. That is a team score line, stat line that reads for the free throw attempts, conversions made. The possession continues to be with the strikers. Rishabh passes it out to Krishav. Beautiful pass inside to the open man. Very easily made. Beautiful assist there. That was goalie making that shot. Raghu. A long 3. Anuvrat was attempting to pick the rebound, but instead it was Dhanush who picked it up and put it inside in traffic. Dhanush for the Royals, trailing by 5. A minute and 54 remain in this first quarter. Tries to turn. Several turns there, trying to find an opportunity to score, but Anuvrat is considerably imposing in front of him. Rishabh attempting it. Yet, we have the strikers in possession of the ball.
50, 10, 5.
Hustling defense. Great defensive efforts by the Royals team. It's not been easy for the strikers as well. Krishav misses the first free throw. Misses the second free throw as well. It's abysmal, the number of free throws that this team has missed. That would be Anshul. Rishabh has it. Anuvrat attempted it, but it did not go. Rishabh attempting a crossover over there. Some neat handles to control his foot movement. And his team is trying to keep the possession and at least use those opportunities, but that's not happening. There's a lot of sloppiness that we are seeing on the front court, especially in the paint. Ravi Teja. But the shot has been missed. Ball rebounded, intercepted and taken. But this time Rishabh was there to get it and take it up. He has to contend with a 2-on-3 opportunity, but a near impossible shot has been attempted, but he was fouled. So he's going to use it to his advantage, considering he will sink those 2 free throws that he's about to receive. And joining us in the comm box is Mr. Prithvi Reddy. Prithvi, this has been a tremendous opportunity that you have provided for these kids. A huge launching platform to make a lot of dreams come true. What is the motivation for this?
I think we never had this opportunity to showcase on the highest level. So I think this is a great platform that all kids, if they can perform here, I think the dreams are bigger for everybody. And these leagues are something which is going to be a grassroots level for everyone. This opportunity will give them more lights, perform on the probably India level or, whatever they could dream on.
And yesterday's matches were outstanding, and I'm sure there's a lot of promise in today's games as well. And we saw how involved the team owners were yesterday. What made you bring these team owners to the fore, and how did you convince them to invest in the future stars of basketball?
I think everybody probably knows these stories. All the kids might be also playing basketball. So all these parents were also enthusiastic to, come in and join. I've been doing all these leagues. I think TBL or anything related to Telangana Basketball Association. So the trust which every parent had or every owners had is for the growth of Telangana. So they have seen the light in me and they have believed that the right direction is there. So we just need the helping hands. So those are the helping hands today for me to grow the sport.
And what is exciting is the fact that you have provided such a spectacular platform for this age group and these categories, because nowhere have we seen these jumbotrons and all this equipment which is world class over here. What is the motivation behind providing this for this age group?
Why not NBA in India?
That is a fantastic answer. Why compare with NBA? We are creating a separate path for ourselves, being trailblazers in India, and kudos to you, Prithvi. But I have to share another very heartwarming incident that happened today. We had a parent come here and thank you from the bottom of our heart, because you gave an opportunity to a kid that was not being included because she has type 1 diabetes. What do you feel about that?
I think it's all about giving each and everybody a platform to shine, and you just need to give them a right direction where to go or where not to go. And I think it's everybody's right or everybody's. It's just a small opportunity can change everybody's life, and I don't think it's going to hurt anybody or anything. It's just that you need to see everybody and think about the growth of basketball, and that's how you'll grow the sport, because everybody matters. Every small details matters. If you only think about the depth matters, like how I thought about this league or anything related to the grassroots of basketball, because if we concentrate on this level, on this highest platform, I think sky's the limit. As you see in the US also, there's so many probably so many variant kids and everything, but they all come and play on the highest level. If you see in high school for per se, there are kids who have been given more chances. So I think why not we all sit here and try to just build the game. There's nothing else for us to lose, right? What is there for us to lose here? Nothing. We are just in the beginning stages of basketball, and I think whatever we can, we should do. Whatever we, or as a older generation people, trying to help the sport, we have to give our all in. And that's how I see you or Ekalavyas or everybody who's come here and just to build the game. And I think it's going to be a beautiful event at the end of the day, because I know how these 10 days is going to be a big mela over here, and every kid is invested. Everybody cheering from it's all organic, and that's what I would be more happy about coming to these games, because I see parents on the higher stand, I see kids playing with so much enthusiasm. Yesterday there's one girl who made 7 3-pointers, and it's a miracle. I didn't see her play, so I think this is the best chance for everybody to use their talent.
It's not easy for these kids to play on such a platform that you're provided with so much of lights. The stars will definitely shine bright, and these are really heartwarming words from a large-hearted person. Thank you so much, Prithvi. But do let us know how the auction went. Give us a little bit of insights on your auction.
I think I would try to think, before when we did TBL, I went to all the owners, or I went to all the people who I know in my life that who could just come in and help basketball over here. So, I have made my first season successful. The next season was easier as when we have put out, there is an auction for the under 15, under 18 league. I already had like 15 people already join hands that they wanted to get in. So I think it's the growth and it's the trust. It's everything that what we have built. And it was probably more surprising for me that a lot of people have come in to, buy teams in basketball. And that is what I'm looking at. That not trust basketball, that you would, something can happen in this sport. Not only other sports, there is life in basketball.
That's some really, really wonderful words and great vision. And I must also mention to you that your volunteers are purely doing it for the love of basketball and the trust they have placed in you and the opportunities you have given them. So you have done a fantastic job in inspiring these youngsters to rise up to the occasion, Prithvi. Outstanding work. Kudos to you.
I would say they're not volunteers, they're all my brothers who, we all have shared every dream possible to do something like this. It's just an easy opportunity for me today that, I've won an election and I've come here just so that, to do the best for the game of basketball. And I think, this is what it is. Like, today you are here. You have seen me since last 10 years and all these boys have seen me. And Kaustubh, everybody, like you see that, everybody has seen me as a kid. I was always driven and passionate with the game. And something, drives me more crazier is that why not NBA here? Why not? Like all these jumbotrons you see, why not showcase? Probably, if I get more help from the government or any other places, I think, I could, reach more stars, reach more bandwidth for the game of basketball. And I think it's going to be more bigger in the coming years because I can envision that, now the league is like this. I can see there's more people involved that they want to join hands and buy the teams. But, unfortunately, I'm going to stick to my 6 teams, 6 owners, let the game grow. And in future years, I've seen one guy dunk. It's something, obviously other kids are dunking and everything. But in the state of Telangana, I'm looking at this younger generation to play like, it's an Americanized sport. So I want all these kids to shine like that. This platform should make, an athlete who could be actually worthy of a NBA D-League tryouts or an NBA tryouts or a college basketball or something bigger, you would say. So something like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been hearing the words of Prithvi Reddy. He's a smiling assassin who puts the god in sham god. He will do a crossover and make sure he breaks the ankles of his opponent. And when the opponent is flailing on the ground, this guy will step back, blow a flying kiss, and sink a 3. That's the Prithvi Reddy that I know, and this is a Prithvi Reddy that you know, who's doing his best for the sport of basketball and growing a healthy culture here in Telangana state. Thank you very much, Prithvi. Now coming back to this game, this has been quite a cracker of a contest all of a sudden, because it looks like the Royals are crawling and fighting their way back into this game. The speed strikers have 16, jumping up and trying to spot up for a 3, but it's being challenged over there. The tall men are not making it easy. Dhanush was there to block it. Seven minutes 41 in the second quarter. And that is Jason. Jason makes an easy one with a light finger roll there, dropping it in and increasing the score up by another 2 points. Just a 5-point difference. Now Nizam Royals tries to go inside, kicks it out. Standing outside is Amshul. But the ball has been rebounded by Rishabh. Rishabh sets up Krishav to go there, but he is being defended. And challenging that is Shreyan. Ball is out of bounds. After a slight technical delay, the game is going to commence again. Speed Strikers with the ball, trying to make a clear and clean pass inside. Rishabh tries to drop it inside in the paint in traffic. There's a lot of hustle, a lot of heart as well. It's not been easy because the defense of the Royals have been fairly good. It's a lot of energy on the floor. Shreyan bringing up the ball. And that was Anshul who couldn't hold on to it. These turnovers can be avoided. They need to be a little more wary on the floor because this could cost them. And those free throws are essential commodities for both the teams. Rishabh tries to go in. Spreads the wealth outside to Jason. Jason attempting a jumper is good. Jason makes it. Seemed like he was contested, but it was a smooth one. Krishna Teja. He seems to like to penetrate inside, go there and attempt those layups, but he draws a foul. Krishna back on the line with 2 free throws. Krishna misses the first one. Misses the second one as well. Ambati with the rebound. Shreyan makes it. Much needed for them. It's a 3-pointer. It'll catapult their score to 16 right now, and they'll be tailing just by 4 points. Rishabh with a body shake and fakes in. And this is Jason. Jason gives it back. The ball goes off the hands of the Royals, so the Strikers will continue to keep possession. That was Jason back to Rishabh. Rishabh giving it back to Jason. Jason in the spot that he loves best. And trying to go inside. That is Rishabh. Ball rebounded and taken up. Challenged by 2 people there. But will he make it? Yes, he does! Pretty much coast to coast. That was Pratik for the Royals, bringing the score up to 18 and just trailing by 2. This could be a moment where he is able to tie it. Spotting up there, that's Rishabh for a 3. The ball is rebounded and they're trying to put it back in. Yes, and that has happened. A smooth execution there by Venu Chandra. Shreyan. Dhanush, that was a clear floor violation. He was wondering what move he should make. That resulted in a turnover now. Speed Strikers will have the ball. 5 minutes and 10 to go in the second quarter. The Speed Strikers lead by just 4 points. Rishabh bringing it up for the Speed Strikers. And that's a long 3. That would be brilliant for them because they needed to keep the score difference a bit more for the Strikers, but since the Royals were closing in, saved, but there was no one there to receive that save from Shreyan Ambati. The score difference has gone up back by 7. Nizam Royals have 18 and a timeout has been called. The Nizam Royals have a great supporting staff. It shows the involvement of the owners in providing the best for their wards. You can see a head coach, an assistant coach. You have 2 strength training and conditioning coaches. And you also have a physio attached with the team, and they're all present here when the boys are playing. This kind of support is what is expected and needed for today's young athletes. A lot more knowledge and advanced training methodology will definitely give these children a greater platform and a bigger opportunity to realize their dreams at a high level. The strikers will inbounce the ball. Rishabh with it. Rishabh has had a considerable experience playing in the nationals and also a lot more exposure playing against peers from other states. And one more three. Back-to-back threes for Jason. Ayan passing it back. Spotting up for a three. Is this good? No, it goes off. It's not on target. And Krishna Teja with the ball. And Shreyan, he's not able to make it, but the strikers are there to disrupt any easy rebounds. And spotting up unchallenged for a three. This one is no good, but the strikers have the ball. Taking it up is Rishabh Menon. He's going to go all the way, but will he make it? He's challenged over there by a few yellow jerseys. Spotting up for a three for the Royals, and this one is good. Pratik for the Royals. Definitely needed because the score is 10-point difference, and now hopefully they will be within striking distance again. And in return, the strikers have scored again. The strikers are trying to keep them just outside reach, hoping for another three. This one is an air ball, but somehow the ball manages to stay in Ayan's hands, and it's still with the Royals. And there it is. Krishna Teja with the three. 24-30. That is the score line, and a timeout has been called. The strikers are being harassed by the defense of the Royals. You can see how close and how tight the defense is. It's not going to be easy for them to score.
20.
Check. And the Royals still control the possession. Ayan spotting up for a jumper, but the rebound has been taken down by Jason. Jason is being double teamed and fouled. Why not? Rishabh Menon is bringing up the ball. Prithvi, what do you think is going to be the outcome of this game?
I think if Nalgonda is going to stick their plan, driving in every single.
You can see Shreyan here bringing it up, finding the open man, maybe a tad too late because the defense was able to run in and block that. It could have been a basket over there, but it was the timing that was missed a bit. So what do you, how much talent have you found already in this group of players? How did you manage to bring this bunch of players and how did you select them for these auctions?
I think we started with open selection trials, sending out Google Forms for everybody. And look, I think that was a great block.
Super block there. That was Rishabh. Those kind of blocks always look really nice.
I think point guard to point guard block, it was a good one.
One thing we have noticed, Prithvi, is Telangana Junior Basketball must work on their free throws because all the matches that we have seen, the free throws have been pretty abysmal and that is costing them. They need more confidence. I'm sure you're going to have free throw camps knowing you.
No, I think I'll record this and send it to each and everybody in Telangana so that they take this as a pride for the next coming leagues.
I'm absolutely certain that they'll work on it, but these kids have shown exemplary talent more than anything else. They have shown heart on the floor. You know, being at the ball, staring at the bottom of the, being at the bottom of the barrel and staring at defeat, they have managed to extricate themselves from that situation and come. That shows character.
I think Nalgonda, I think they have to keep driving in so that they can get their easy buckets right now because they're relying on too many underneath baskets.
And that is Anshul trying to split the defense and go there. Does Anshul make it? No, but his teammate is there. That was Shreyan Ambati picking it up and putting it back inside. Much needed for his team because they are just trailing by a bit.
I think Ambati and Anshul have a good coordination going on. I think I can see both guards going at them. I think right now the score is 26-31. I think Nizam can get a good comeback by the end of this half. Let's see if they get the threes going on because they have had 2 threes in a row.
Definitely. In fact, we saw Nizam Royals in pretty much the same scenario in the under 18 yesterday against Hurricanes. And then the comeback was extraordinary. Maybe we are looking at a similar situation here where the Royals can come back. But the speed strikers are not making it easy because if you look at the likes of Jason has struck gold on almost every opportunity he's had.
I think if you can say about last game, I think yesterday, I think Nizam stuck to their plan with going all the way to the 4th quarter because I was also pretty sure because I could see 3 national players going at it. They just didn't click in the first quarter, I think, or the first 2-3 quarters. But by then, when they got the flow, it was already too late for the other team to pick it on. And I think this is probably we can see the same game going on because I can see Ambati. There's 2 kids who play at this stadium. So see, look, I think it's 28, 16 seconds halftime. See if they can bring the scores to 31 all.
That was a tough one there, and that was Dhanush who took advantage of the situation, sank that, and it's now and 1. Dhanush on the free throw line. And we have Gopal of Ekalavyas here. Gopal is the voice of Indian basketball, knows everything that's happening in every nook and corner of the sport and in the country. So Gopal, what are your views about this tournament?
It's amazing. See, under 14, under 18 children get this sort of visibility that a player like Prithvi would not have got back in his time. I can say back in his team.
See, I think Anshul already got it. Yeah. At the end of first half, I think 28-31. I think Nizam's got a good comeback. Let's see what Nalgonda has got for the next half.
Gopal, where do you see this league growing? How do you think it's going to be next year? How do you see it? seeing how this league is going to grow, this is my vision for this league. I believe that after this season is over, there is going to be definitely a hankering to add more teams, more franchises. There will definitely be far more players. How do you see the growth of this league? How do you plan to increase the franchises next year?
That earlier I said we are not going to increase more than 6 teams, as I'm looking at all these 6 teams should be filled out with 12 best players, trying to compete, trying to showcase that more talent into the games coming. If everybody is going to see that it is hard for them to join this league, that's when people are going to train in the off season, or the new players are going to build. I think that's the but it's not a vision. I think that's a track also where I'm trying to pull other kids into basketball. We are going to build more franchises. If we cannot fill best players, I don't think there's any value to the league which I add on.
You heard it from the big man. So kids, you want to make it to this level, put on your shoes, go find a basketball and start practicing really hard, because for the auction there has to be a lot of action, positive action from you, and that's what we're looking at, is to increase the level of play and the quality of the sport in the state of Telangana. So coming back to the auction, Prithvi, how did you rank the players, and how did you was there a ranking given to the players so they could bid on what?
There was no criteria, as we started off with the bidding with 20 points for each and everyone, where we have seen TPBL. I think I've ranked the players, as the owners were new, everything was new for people, or for the community. But later, after the TPBL season has been done, I think I realized that all the kids are same, because it's a kids age group. It's easier for everybody to come and see the games. We have done with the selection trials for almost 3,000 kids. I myself have filtered and evaluated, and I've also put 11 people as a selection committee trials. Also, we have let the owners sit outside and select kids for their own. So I think the first season you might see 10% here and there, with not picking good kids, or probably picking bad kids or anything like that, because obviously it's a new thing for all of us coming to the game. By the next season, I think we already know who's a good player, who's a bad player. And in this off season, we also have school leagues, we have other club matches. So in that, the owners can also pick other players, can also recommend it to the association, so they come for the selection trials again. So this is a process where every kid has been monitorized, watched carefully, so that they get a better chance, where some kids might not play good on the selection trials. Some kids might do wonderful throughout the year, and just on a selection tray they cannot do it good for any other reason. So we are looking at an overall performance, and we will probably do that for the next coming time, just like how we are doing it for the TBBL for the coming season.
May I suggest, being the tech capital of the country, where you have so many people writing unbelievable software and coding, how about creating a software that will capture the statistics of every grassroots level tournament? Every tournament needs to be captured with statistics. The statistics don't lie. So if you have an off day during the selection trial, you still know the kid, there is value to the kid. So instead of picking 12, you can probably pick 40, bring them and cull them further based on, have a long process. Do you think that might be a possibility, that you could unite the state of Telangana by insisting on having a software-based program to evaluate stats for every single tournament played?
So I think just with the TJBL opening, I think we have done our website launch on TJBL opening. So that's where the whole integration of players, coaches, tournaments. Now you see the website. Now TJBL is live on TBA website. So I'm trying to integrate all these tournaments. All these stats are going to be live on the TBA website. Every player stats are going to be linked. I think we are with Swish today, checking up with the stats and everything. We are going to combine Swish to our website, get all the data, involve all the players, get their data, and for the next selections or next auction, you are going to see a complete matchup, just like they have played 5 matches, point average, steals, all these things. See, that's when the next generation is what we are going to look at the stats. As we might not see players performing on the same day, or might not perform throughout 6 months. We can also see their stats coming through the line.
Do you think that the stats will be used in school programs, school tournaments as well? Will you be insisting on like that so that you can use Swish to collect the data from every single tournament played across the state of Telangana? So you have a bigger pool to collect players from, a catchment.
Definitely. So we have introduced 5 leagues for Telangana. So that is Telangana School League. Then you have Telangana Junior Basketball League. Then you have Telangana College Basketball League. Then you have Telangana Club League. Then you have Telangana Professional Basketball League. All these 5 leagues will 100% be monetized. And when it comes to the other tournaments, we have to, I still didn't figure out how I can involve everything because it all comes down to the financials of the whole project. So I think with these 5, I could at least probably hit 60% of the stat line for this year. Coming next year, I'll find a solution for it.
This is outstanding stuff, and you heard it from the big man himself, Prithvi, the secretary of Telangana Basketball Association. And this has been a fantastic start. As most people might know, he's pretty much been just elected, and the change has come with the election. There is a lot of progress happening, and rapidly as well. You see a surge in the interest. He's literally building a community and a culture based on basketball, and this should definitely serve him in good stead. And we are now watching the second game of the second day of the Telangana Junior Basketball League live from KVBR Stadium, and this match is being played in the under 15 category, and the match is being played between Nalgonda Speed Strikers and Nizam Royals. The Speed Strikers lead 31 to Nalgonda to Nizam Royals, biting at their heels with 28 points. It's just a 3-point game, and anything can happen. So stay tuned and watch the rest of the evening unfold as we have 2 more matches following this one today. Actually a fun tournament. That was what these guys from Mumbai, they kicked us up. Indie, no? Okay. Chandigarh. Thank you so much. And that is the start of the second half. The third quarter is underway, and the Speed Strikers have taken the ball right now. The possession is with them and trying to find Venu Raghu. He's tries to spot up for a jumper, not able to make it. But then there is Krishav who makes it. And this time, Krishna Teja faking there for an attempt, asking for a screen, passes it. Nice pass inside the paint, but will they able to make it? Challenged over there. That was Pratik who was attempting. Did he get fouled in the process? He's still waiting for the call. Waiting in anticipation of free throws there. And yes, Pratik is going to go to the free throw line and take 2 free throws. This is the first attempt. Pratik with the second opportunity. Makes it. That's 29. It's a 2-point ball game. Strikers. And asking for a screen. Tries to go inside. That is Krishna. Jason. Is that good? No, the ball has been rebounded. It is a fast break opportunity which was thwarted beautifully by Krishna. And Speed Strikers continue to have possession. The Strikers, a good fake over there. And that was a floor violation. He tried to do a pump fake, but his feet were off the ground. Worked out in Royals' favor. Shreyan Ambati with the ball. Trying to find the open man. Anshul with the 3. I'm sorry, that would be Anuvrat with the 3. Big man. Jason. Back to Rishabh. And you can see Anshul hustling on the defense there. He might reach in but Jason, a sweet jumper, but it's a little too short. Unable to finish beautifully as expected. Pratik, it's a 2-on-1 opportunity. Streaking there for a rebound. Oh yes, for a layup. And that was a very, very nice layup on the left side. Laid it in with a nice, lovely finger roll there. That was Krishna Teja. Jason kicks it out. Rishabh once again. You can see the urgency and the ball is being stolen. That would be Krishna Teja who attempted to steal that one. But at least the defensive hustle is there, and that's really breaking the momentum of the Strikers from actually making any run. And all within seconds, we can see that the Royals have taken a 1-point lead. They're first in the game. And this looks like a movie that is unfolding from yesterday, a continuation, a sequel of their under-18 boys team. The under-15 Nizam Royals have effecting a comeback as well. And they have taken that move in the third quarter rather than the fourth quarter. Will they be able to keep this momentum and take this game away remains to be seen. The Strikers right now with the ball. And the shot was attempted, but it is no good. Hey, the monitor went off. Guys. Monitor went off.
Time in.
The speed strikers have the ball. There's a quick lightning slick hands of Krishna Teja, who tried to kick the ball out, but then the strikers are pretty adamant at holding on the ball, but not for too long, because it's a bit of a sloppy play here and the possession keeps changing rapidly. You have Krishna. And an attempt over there. Anuvrat was there to block it, but a foul is going to be called. Anuvrat is wondering what happened. All I did was block the ball. Guys, monitors on the blink. Rishabh Menon on the free throw line. A couple of free throws for him. He makes one more for him. Rishabh Menon misses the second one. The ball goes off the hands of Anuvrat, so the strikers will continue to keep possession. And they have already sent one of the players to the backcourt just in case there is a transition over here. Smart move there by the strikers, trying to break the momentum shift that the Royals have right now. Strikers will continue to hold possession. Rishabh spotting up, and yes, that one is good for Rishabh. Leveling scores again. The ball intercepted and brought back. Jason with the ball. Jason passes it to his teammates. Rishabh spotting up for another one. Back to back. Rishabh has hot hands, and they are using it to good effect right now. The speed strikers are back at the helm, not by much, yet they have managed to come back from a deficit they were facing for the past few minutes. The Royals have their work cut out. They actually should change the scores. I think Nalgonda is 38 or 39. 5 minutes and 57 remain in the third quarter. Nalgonda speed strikers, thanks to Rishabh's back-to-back threes, are back at the helm again, leading by 3. The Royals are not too far behind, and they still have to figure out how to level the scores and get back up on top, which they managed to claw their way up, especially in this quarter. This is going to be Royals ball. Both teams are playing very good defense. It's not been easy for either of the teams to take uncontested shots. There's always been a lot of pressure from the defense. Full court presses. Oh yes, finding the open man, and Anuvrat unchallenged makes an easy 2. Just trail by 1 now, the Royals. Rishabh brings it up for his team. Passing it out to open man Jason. Jason is not able to make it. Jason had a hot hand in the first half, but hopefully he will try to find that same streak in this third quarter. The ball possession will change right now. The Royals will hold the ball, but the ball goes out of bounds, and this time it is the speed strikers that will take possession. You can see how that sloppy passes are, especially when they're being challenged and shadowed by the defensive players from the Nalgonda unit. they're going to have to be a little more careful and stop making these turnovers because it's going to really cost them. Speed strikers, ball checked and stolen by the Royals. A quick pass up ahead. Back again to Shreyan. A long three attempted, but it was a little short. Jason gets it, but then the ball is back with the Royals. Shreyan goes. This was pretty close, but not quite there. Speed strikers struggling to find a free man and pass because every time a player gets a ball, it looks like they're being double teamed. There are some passes that are being attempted so that they can kind of break the rhythm of the defensive unit. Tries to find the open man. When that happens, these sort of mistakes actually take away from those opportunities that could have happened. Rishabh. Shreyan Ambati is there. The screen is being set to free up Rishabh, and Rishabh is not able to use that to his advantage. The ball is stolen right now, and it is Shreyan manages to find the open man, and the side Krishna Teja tries to go inside and scoop it in. Oh yes, that was a beautiful finger roll through traffic. Two players there. You can see how the defensive unit is working at no point in time. And that's one in reply back from the Nalgonda Speed Strikers. Shreyan. The ball is rebounded and the possession is with the Speed Strikers. Rishabh passing it out to Jason. Jason tries to go inside. The ball is pushed out of bounds by Dhanush of the Royals. Trying to find the open man, but it's checked and goes out again. So it continues to be with the strikers. Rishabh going inside and a floater. That one is good. A light, sweet jumper there. Nice touch and good release. And this time the Royals are attempting one of their own. Almost a valiant attempt. A fade away. That's not going. Anuvrat had an opportunity, but he was fouled. At least he's going to go to the free throw line with 2 free throws. Anuvrat missing the first one. Makes the second one. Very clean shot. A 3-point difference and Speed Strikers are up. But you can see the defensive efforts over here of the Royals putting the pressure constantly, forcing them to try and make turnovers and mistakes. But these kind of floaters and runners are what they're kind of relying on right now, Speed Strikers. It's not been easy with Anuvrat inside. And this is an easy opportunity for them to make it a single-handed layup. And that one is good. Shreyan. That's Krishna Teja. Krishna now. Oh, beautiful one. Great footwork there. Stopped. Stepped aside, stepped around, went for that shot. Now it's and one for him. Krishna at the free throw line with an opportunity to make it a 3-point play. But there are 5 fouls has been called. Anuvrat has committed 5 fouls. An invaluable player for the Royals is now going to have to sit out. Who is the coach going to put back inside? Maybe Anshul? Yes, it is Anshul. There's a lot of time remaining in this match, and it's a third quarter with 2:16 remaining and an invaluable player like Anuvrat is out. Strikers could use it to their advantage. If Anshul is able to do something about it, then they could still manage to pull off a comeback. Great attempt there. Seems a tad sloppy, but then it is how it is. That's aggression. Anshul, a quick first pass there. Very nicely done. Krishna Teja there misses it, but he draws a foul. But it was picked back and put in by Vishant, but that will not hold because the call for the foul came well before the attempt was made by Vishant. Krishna with 2 free throws. Misses the first one. Misses the second one as well. The ball is still with the Royals. The second attempt was made. That was no good, but strikers have it right now and they will be taking the ball to the front court. But the defense is already there. A nice deep pass inside, but unfortunately it couldn't be held properly and taken advantage of. The ball is out of bounds, so it's going to go back to the Royals right now. Shreyan is ready, hoping that they'll give the ball to him fast and continue with the play. Dhanush will inbound because Shreyan, yes, he tries to break the defense, goes up, passes it to Krishna. Nice attempt inside, but a sloppy pass in the crowded area, almost losing it. It's an air ball. A minute and 35 remain in this third quarter. Just a 2-point difference, and Nalgonda strikers still have the upper hand right now. For a brief bit, they were trailing the Royals. The Royals did manage to make a comeback, level the scores. And there have been a couple of scores being level situations, comebacks. It's not over till it's over. Rishabh Menon tries to split the defense and go inside. Nice pass inside. Well executed. This time everything has gone right. It was Aditya who converted that one. An advanced pass there. He spots up for a 3. Oh yes! That's Vishant with an answer. There was 2 points. Asking for a screen. Rishabh spins, turns, tries to scoop it up there. But the rebound has been taken by the Royals despite the hustle. And trying to find the open man. Anshul is not able to control that. He loses control of the ball, and it is right now with the strikers. Strikers once again trying to find an opportunity to score over here. He turns around. Sweet jumper. Very well done. Aditya comes in, gets a couple of baskets right away. Back to back. Once again, a timeout has been called. There's just 12 seconds remain in this quarter. Now, it doesn't seem like a timeout, just a substitution. Shreyan Ambati passing it to Krishna Teja in traffic, tries to scoop it up, couldn't control. A quick pass to Jason. Jason is not able to control it, and that whistle says that the third quarter is done and dusted. We just have one more quarter, and this is a match that is definitely looking like it's going to go down to the wire, much like yesterday's fixtures. 49-45, just 4 points separates these teams, and Speed Strikers at this point in time have a slender lead over the Nizam Royals. That's the start of the fourth quarter. The Royals bring up the ball. Dhanush with the ball. As these kind of sloppy passes can be avoided, but Krishna Teja is there attempting it. Ball has been taken by the Royals very quickly. Rishabh is advancing the ball. Stops there, pump fakes and makes it. Very well done, Rishabh. Shreyan tries to repeat it that side, and he does it. My playmaker does it. Now your playmaker does it. We both do it. That's how it's going. The scores remain. The difference remains at 4. And Rishabh once again with the ball. A nice behind the back pass, a dribble, and makes it. Very well done. Shreyan Aditya passes to Krishna Teja. Krishna out, and a long attempt made, and trying to desperately put it right back there, or at least draw some fouls, and that was blocked beautifully, and going up for a shot. Yes, and that one is made. Pasnoor Aditya Reddy, he has been a game changer after stepping into the court, because he already has 6 points to his credit and very valuable, and that's come at the right time. And they're once again taking the lead away to 8. 8 minutes 42 remain in the final quarter. The Royals have an uphill task right now, considering Anuvrat is out. It makes you wonder why the coach, knowing that Anuvrat was in foul trouble, why did he not substitute Anuvrat, sit him out for a bit and bring him back in the fourth quarter? Anshul was sitting on the bench. Dhanush was benched and brought back in. But these are players that could have made a difference if Anuvrat was given some time to rest. Maybe this might have gone another way. But let's see what these young players on the floor can do right now. Can they pull off a comeback just like their seniors did yesterday against the Hurricanes. The Royals definitely have a bounty of fighting spirit and courage left in them. That is something that is looking like it's a hallmark of this team. You can see the multiple times they've leveled the scores and dug themselves out of a hole. Very, very well done. Went in beautifully, but the finish was not quite on point. Rebounded yet. And that is Shreyan attempting it. This time the strikers have picked up the rebound and advancing it. Come to the front court. Aditya Pasnoor. Pasnoor Aditya with the ball, passing it to his teammate. That one's a little short. Rishabh Menon didn't have enough juice on that ball. Aditya makes it. He has been truly the impact player for the strikers at this point in time. Literally a super sub. A nice attempt made, but it's still no good. It's never a nice attempt if the shot doesn't go in. That was Krishna Teja. This time the strikers have the ball and will patiently bring it up, trying to find the open man and see if they could beat a few defenders in the process. Waiting to see. He was fouled. That was an unnecessary foul by Dhanush. Arjun will take advantage of that. Seven minutes 40 remain in this quarter, the final quarter, and it's a 10-point difference. All of a sudden, the points difference is growing and the Royals seem like they're trailing solidly once again. But 10 points is nothing in a spirited game of basketball, but hopefully they should find it in them to contain the strikers and make a comeback for themselves. Makes it. Arjun. Missed the second one. And you can see that there's a very spirited show of support by the Nizam Royals players, the girls, hoping that Arjun will miss. It worked in their favor right now. And that's Shreyan with some beautiful handles over there, beating the man. Nice moves. Taking it to the hoop and sinking it. Quick buckets are needed if they need to effect a comeback and take this game away. Beautiful. Nice crossover there by Rishabh. Beats, turns around, and that was sweet. What is not to love about this one? This move was classy. In reply, the Royals have gone the other way. Shreyan's passing it out to his Anshul. Anshul spotting up for a jumper, but that was tad too short. And here you can see an opportunity. All he needs to do is pump fake, wait. But a foul has been called, but it also looks like there might have been a little bit of a traveling violation over there. But it's a foul more than anything else. So he is going to go to the free throw line and try to take advantage of the situation he's in. Trailing by 11, the Nizam Royals. Makes the first one. Aditya's impact has been tremendous for his team today. Makes the second one as well. This is the kind of free throws that we like to see from each of these players. It's given free, take advantage of it. Shreyan's calculates, goes inside, tries to scoop it up, but that's not good. A little too short. And you can see there's a hustle And a lot of heart under the board. It's going to be a jump ball. Full court press. That's what the Nizam Royals are doing. Is what they did yesterday as well. Tried to make a pass. They were not easy to hold. The speed striker struggling to keep control of the ball. It's Royals ball. A 13-point difference. Krishna Teja losing control of the ball. Royals still retain possession, hoping for a three, but that's no good. Ball has been rebounded by the strikers and it's hustled in the before they advance to the half court. That's Shreyan. Oh, steps beautifully inside, draws a foul. That's got to hurt. It's an air ball to nowhere. Shreyan Aditya missing the first one. A second opportunity for him. Misses the second one as well. An advanced pass over there. Will he be able to hold it? No, it's quite difficult. And it's a free. Still not able to control. Still with the strikers. Very sloppy play there. But strikers take advantage of it. It's a good one there for the strikers. They go up by two more. Little by little, the strikers seem to be taking it away from the Royals. Stepping back outside, attempting a three. It's completely off target. Anshul. Rebounded by the Royals. They're unable to make it. A lot of second and third opportunities that are coming, but still unable to make it. The strikers trying to split the defense and go inside and lay it up. But good double teaming efforts there by Ayan. Ayan and Sai Moksh are playing in for the Royals. Sai Moksh definitely has a height advantage. Tries to go inside. This is Shreyan! Goes right in, lays it up. Will the shot count? It should. And one for Shreyan. Shreyan had a similar opportunity a wee bit ago. Missed both the baskets. This time he's looking to make both. Hopefully he can, because his team is trailing by 13. There's just 4 minutes and 51 seconds remaining on the clock. They don't have the luxury of having Anuvrat guard the paint. So they are going to have to make sure that every attempt goes in and not wasted. Makes it. It's a 3-point opportunity and he makes it to his advantage. Arjun passing it back. Krishnav is fouled. A side throw has been awarded. Strikers will take the throw in, and Krishnav is waiting to see the right moment and turning around and scoring. That's a three. Rishabh Menon with a three. Seemed to make it look very easy, Rishabh Menon. Slick handles by Shreyan. Krishna Teja. Missing it. Rishabh with the ball. Waiting to bring his teammates in before he attempts to make any move. Finds the open man across the court. Will he make it? No, that was Aditya who missed. But the rebound has been collected and put back in. That would be Raghu. Timeout has been called. 3 minutes 54 remaining on the clock, and the Strikers lead 69 to Royals 52. Shreyan Ambati taking it up for the Royals. They have an uphill task right now, the Royals. And definitely the Strikers are not giving any leeway. But this pass was beautiful, and Dhanush made sure that he sank it and made that effort turn into positive points for on the scoreboard for his team. Spotting up, stolen and spotting up, yet unable to make it. The Royals lose control and now struggle and hustle to get the ball back. Great defensive efforts over there. But will it be enough? Just 3:17 remaining on the clock. 12 points. I'm sorry, a 15-point deficit is what is staring at them right now. Strikers ball. Rishabh loses control, falls down. So the Royals will have it. Shreyan tries to split and go in and put a layup, but that didn't happen. A block instead from the hands of Pratik. Pratik missing that one. Dhanush tries to get hold of the ball, but there's a lot of hustle happening under the basket. And Strikers have control of the ball right now. Aditya splitting the defense gets fouled, and he will go to the free throw line for 2 attempts. I've only been looking at this. I didn't see that runner over there. Missing it. Two minutes 55 remain. The Strikers have it. Krishnav tries to go inside, and it's an easy one. Will he make it? He doesn't make it, misses it. But Shreyan tries to find the open man. Aditya is very quick to it and thwarts the ball, pushes it outside. It's going to be Royals' ball. Spotting up for a 2, and that was as smooth as silk. Beautifully executed. Rishabh with the ball for the Strikers. He's going to have to use the time wisely right now. That's all they have to do. It's as good as over. This is too huge a difference to be caught in this time that is remaining, 2 minutes 16. Royals now have it, and they will still be pressured by the strikers. Taking the ball up, and oh yes! That was a very challenging shot, and he made it. Didn't seem like he would. That is Krishna Teja. Unfortunately, he seems to have hurt himself. Would they have a physio on hand, a team physio? He's attending to him immediately. This is what we'd like to see. A team that is capable of providing, a franchise that's capable of providing for their players with a physio, strength and training, strength and conditioning coaches. You can see that there's real intent to grow the sport and take it to a different level. Just 2 minutes remain on the clock. It's an 11-point ball game. Everyone has worried looks on their faces. Hopefully, Krishna Teja will be all right. You can see the players from the franchises all waiting their turn to play. The supporters, the parents, fans of basketball, all here at the KVBR stadium watching these games live. This is day 2 of the Telangana Junior Basketball League. The second game is about to conclude right now. It's being played in the under 15 category for boys. Nalgonda Super Strikers versus Nizam Royals. Nalgonda leads 69 to Royals having just 58. The Royals have just seemingly lost the services of Krishna Teja, who contributed very much for their team. The game will commence once again. Ayan has come in place. Krishna tries to pass. And yet Raghu had the ball, but Ayan was there to quickly try to intercede with that. A quick pass outside. Ravi Teja, Rishabh with the ball. Taking it inside is Aditya for a floater, but the ball goes out of bounds. Is it off the hands of Anshul or the striker's player? That was Raghu's hand, or was it Anshul? Looks like it was Anshul, so Raghu will take possession and inbounds. Oh yes, nice one there, finding the open man when he was cutting in. A gentle pass under the basket which was easily converted. So it will be 71-58 in favor. A minute and 37 remain. Rishabh Menon. Ayan commits a foul there. Rishabh Menon had tried to split the defense and go inside. Attempted a comeback, leveling scores a couple of times and actually taking the lead. But Rishabh has done what most of his mates couldn't do, sink 2 free throws in succession. An attempt over there, tight, tough one. Dhanush is there to pick it up and put it back inside. Full court pressure applied, but too little too late, just a minute and 9. And Rishabh is too skillful for that. Yes! Coast to coast, Rishabh gets one more in. Back-to-back points for Rishabh, 4 on the trot. 2 by way of free throw and 1 this layup that's come just now. A lot of ball movement and rotation happening. That was an air ball. The strikers take control and possession right now. Just 38 seconds on the clock. But the ball almost stolen over there. The striker still managed to hold it. A double teaming effort over there. And that, I think, is a floor violation. He did seem to lose control. A timeout has been called. Just 29 seconds remain. This game is as good as over. 15 points deficit. The Royals suddenly lost steam. Mainly they lost the services of Anuvrat in the third quarter. Anuvrat, who was doing a lot of good work under the basket, suddenly found himself with 5 fouls. And once that happened, the fight has seemed to have left the team. To convert 2 more. This game is a mere formality at this point in time. He makes it. This is the second one. All they'll have to do is run down the clock, hold on to the possession, not lose the ball. Not that it would make any difference if they lost the ball, but still. A late surge there, but not able to hold on to it. Strikers will continue to hold the ball. Just 10 seconds remain. And goes in for a shot. Second attempt over here. Is it possible? No, it's not. The Nizam Royals have control of the ball. And that is a final whistle. 76-60. The Nalgonda Super Strikers have taken their first win in this tournament so far. The under 15 Nizam Royals could not replicate what their seniors did yesterday, but both teams have played with their hearts and given us a good display of basketball right now. We have 2 more matches today in the second day of the Telangana Junior Basketball League, brought to you live from the KVBR Stadium, Hyderabad.
सौदागर का हुक्म।
These under 15 boys played incredibly well. Can we have a big round of applause for both the teams, Nizam Royals and Nalgonda Speed Strikers? With that, I'm going to call the captain of Nizam Royals, Amity, to please join me. Amity. Amity, what an incredible game. In spite the loss, what positives will you take away from your team's performance tonight?
So basically, our team's performance, our coordination and all was fine, and our offense was also on place. The only problem was that our rebounds were lacking, and their defense was better than ours.
What is that? Who is that one player who impressed you the most from the team? From your team, Nizam Royals.
Krishna. Krishna.
Krishna. And who is that one player who impressed you from the opposition?
From the opponent team. Rishabh.
Rishabh. One message to your team tonight.
Huh?
One message to your team tonight.
We'll come back stronger the next game, and we'll take this loss seriously. So yeah.
All the very best for future matches, Ambati. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Now next coming on to the court is the captain of Nalgonda Speed Strikers. Can we have a bigger shout out for Rishabh? Rishabh, what a game. How important is this win to you?
This win definitely gives us a big advantage. I feel like it was pretty crucial to get into the semifinals. Yeah.
Who do you want to give the credit of this win?
My entire team. A player is nothing without the team. I would definitely give them all the credit.
How amazing it is. You are the MVP of this match. Once again, just give Rishabh a big round of applause, everybody. What was that moment when you felt like the momentum is in our team's hand?
I mean, we kept pushing the pace. I just saw the baskets go in and my confidence kept rising and it just kept going up.
One message to your team and to all the people who are cheering for you.
I'm going to see you in the semis.
Thank you so much, Rishabh. Thank you for joining us. With that, the third match is right about to start. Stay tuned.